definition of a walk-off.
Yeah, so I'm going to get back to you on that.
Okay, I'll do the weather. You tell me the ins and outs of it here in a moment.
Exactly.
You know, October usually means, of course, fall weather, guys, with playoff baseball going on. But we cannot find the fall temperatures really for most of the country. We've got well above average numbers running for our afternoon highs. Denver into the mid 70s. We've got triple digits into the southwest. Notice Austin, Baton Rouge, all into the upper 80s to low 90s today. We'll see the potential for some of these record highs to be broken once again. It's been a week basically of this. Tomorrow is no different. The middle of the country really starts to see things staying into the upper 80s to low 90s for a lot of folks. We'll see even Minneapolis, 64 degrees. It's not scorching, but it is way warmer than what it should be for late October. Now, the Northeast and the Great Lakes have seen a little bit of a cool down thanks to an earlier cold front. We're going to see those temperatures go right back up, though, by the time we get into the middle of our upcoming work week. And of course, we can't not talk about those big games that we just mentioned when it comes to the World Series forecast. We just saw LA partly cloudy, low 70s, not a bad forecast. Even as we get back into New York City for Game 3 and Game 4, things look quite nice. It'll be clear and mild. We'll keep that really dry streak that we're going for across parts of the Northeast. Temperatures, though, will be a little cooler than what they are out west. Let's look at the weather across the country. Let's see what's happening in your neighborhood.
With a very dry forecast in the Northeast right now.
Dry as a bone, guys. We have been going through it without some rain across this region, and it's going to be another day where we have to be concerned about that fire weather. We've got all the ingredients there. Notice where the red flag warnings are: Boston, Hartford, Atlantic City, but we've also got the elevated fire risk up for, in total, 14 million people with these alerts. Now, over the next 7 days, will there be some rain across the east? Yet it doesn't seem like it. Notice where all of that rain is centered across the Great Lakes, stretching south. The folks across the East Coast are going to have to wait a little longer, and we're going to keep this kind of trend going. It's already been 27 days in Philadelphia without recorded rain. The last time we were even close to that, 1874. We're likely going to break that, of course, and then some. So we got to go all the way back to the 1800s to see this long of a stretch without rain. New York, not quite as good of a chance that we'll see a record, but still 26 days since we've seen some rain there. And we move a little farther up to Boston. It's been even longer, 30 days in a row without that rain. So we're going to continue to see the drier pattern last, of course, through the day today. Great for outdoor plans, but milder conditions have settled in as far as our temperature is concerned. The wet weather, it's way out west. Let's look at the weather across the country. Let's see what's happening in your neighborhood.
We're back with Pop Star Joe. What is poppin'? We have a bit of a music theme for you this morning. First up, Lady Gaga.
I like that. I want to hear more of that.
I think a lot of
viewers think was dancing on the couch. Show them, Peter.
He was dancing. All right, we've got more music news. It is important you see how much ticket prices can cost these days.
Your girls love her.
Yeah, they do. That was their first concert ever when she came here. Yeah, she's awesome.
She's great. A great performer. Good to see that. We've got to think at least one of those boxes.
You know who's going to be watching Steve Kornacki? It's Leslie Jones.
Oh.
Leslie Jones loves her some Steve Kornacki.
Maybe we should have a fourth box of Leslie Jones watching Steve Kornacki. Khaki Cam.
Still to come here, our Saturday morning boost and a new Angie.
Hi, guys. Not much to complain about with the weather this weekend. We've got plenty of sunshine across the board, honestly, from coast to coast. Just a couple of spots where we could see some rain across parts of the Tennessee Valley, southern portions of Florida, and out west, the Pacific Northwest, specifically dealing with a little bit of wet weather. Otherwise, it's the record warmth that's really going to get your attention, not just today, but into tomorrow, too. Notice across most of the southern tier of the country for your Sunday, things are going to be 80s, 90s, more summer-like temperatures expected. Across parts of the Northeast, though, that's when we have this kind of autumn chill that has settled in. It's not going to last for long. We will see temperatures kind of warming up here as we get into Halloween. Forecast looking nice across the east, but a little wet for parts of the middle of the country. Let's look at the weather across the country. Let's see what's happening in your neighborhood. And that's a look at your forecast, guys.
Angie, thank you very much. And still to come right here, we are getting into the Halloween spirit.